Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day, and today we'll be doing a makeup organization video. I have a palette situation going on where everything's just a mess and I really want to fix that and help everything be easier to sort through and all that. So my go-to and new palette drawer is overflowing. It's having a hard time opening and closing, and then all the rest of my palettes are stuffed into like one drawer. And it's not really working for me because I have excess ones. So today I'm going to figure out something to do with this where it's going to be more convenient for me. And I need to reorganize them. And also the things that are in my new palette drawer, a lot of them aren't new anymore. They've just been sitting there for a long time. So without any further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, I want to give a quick shout out to my shop, theopencrypt.com. I sell candles and I sell wax melts and accessories and earrings and everything, and I work really hard on it. So if you guys are interested in anything spooky or fall themed or cutesy, I have all that stuff. I'll leave it linked down below. And now let's get started with the organization because it's not time for declutter yet and I don't feel like decluttering anything. But everything's just like stuffed and packed full. Alright, so let me go ahead and start off this with like showing you what I'm working with currently. It is something I'm not proud of. So I have some palettes, like new ones, just tossed on the side over here because they wouldn't fit in the drawer and make the drawer close. This is my main palette drawer, which has like all my new ones and my go-to ones. Like this one is sitting on top. These are barely, you know, able to squish down. This is a mess. Like, no, it won't close. Okay. This, and then when I scooch on over here, walking on my knees, these couple palettes have been in here for a while. Like these have been in here since we moved in here, you know. These are some of the new Glamlite ones that are in my way, and these don't go in here either. So these don't need to be in this drawer. This drawer is for brushes and primers, eyelid primers, face primers, and brushes. These palettes don't need to be in here. And then if we scooch on down here, I got a bin of Depop stuff. And then here is my main palette drawer, which is like, well, no, I guess that one's technically a main palette drawer. This one's like older palettes that are like staples, I guess. So these are these kind of things. And then also, so I got a pile here, a drawer down there, a drawer down there, a pile over here. And then moving into our main closet, which looks very nice. There's my shop stuff, theopencrypt.com. We have some over here too, a couple blankets and stuff. And then in, not that drawer, that's lashes. This drawer is some extra palettes that wouldn't fit. So we have a Colourpop depotted palette, some other ones, newer ones. These are bulkier, I had no idea what to do with them. And then these two small ones. So I don't know. Yes, that is a shield. Don't really have an explanation for that one, so my man has a lot of stuff. So I think I want to put it in this drawer. Or maybe this drawer. This one just has like some little coupon things. And then decorations for like promo pictures for my shop. Like, you know, stuff I thought would actually look cute in pictures. So maybe I could put it in the first drawer, leave it out in this one. It's just a very thin drawer. But I gotta do something. Something's gotta give here. Alright, so I went ahead and laid the palettes out. These are ones that are not new, but they were in weird piles, like in that drawer and stuff. These are ones that are new, but I don't think I've used all the time. New, but bulky. New, long, new, small. Also, I did end up getting this because look at the color scheme. Like, I know it's the closest one, like, closest team or whatever to me, but this color scheme was super pretty and I already used it. Like, okay. I knew I wasn't into that collection, but the color scheme was cute. So, these are smaller ones, and then we have another big one, which I guess should go in that drawer. So, what I'm going to do now is we're going to go into this main new palette drawer and clean it out. We're going to take out the ones I don't think I'm going to use a lot, and we're going to take out the ones that just, I don't know, I'm not going to reach for constantly, I guess. Okay, so I did kind of a longer outer shot, not as close up so we could see my piles. I think the best thing for me to do is to clean this drawer out, take everything out of it, and then reconstruct. Because honestly, that's the only way I'm going to like clean out things, you know? So Cinderella palette is longer but new. So I'm going to start a new palette area for that. Witching Hour is a new short one. Tartlet and Bloom is a staple, but it's going to go in the old palette drawer because I do have a ton of new neutral ones. Let's see. I use this for my brows every day, so that's going to just go on the side there. If I can find another staple one with a black shadow in it, obviously I'll take this one out, but I just use this black shadow for my brows every day. The Ace Beauté Falling For You. This is new and beautiful, so gonna go with that. They're not the exact same size over there, but that's okay. It's a Mood and You're Golden. So this one and the Play It Jewel, all three of these are like relatively new. Play It Jewel, I'm gonna put on the side. It's like I probably won't use it constantly. This one I love that green. And then the You're Golden I also really like, but it's slightly older. Like, none of these are old. Colourpop just releases so much stuff, and I'm a sucker for it every time. And I can use my own discount code, which is awesome. Like, it's not an affiliate link, so I can just, like, save money with it. Looking them side by side, there's a lot of similar shades in here. I think, personally, I'm going to keep this one out and put this one away, but I do love that these are natural glam everyday shades for me. But lately, I've been reaching for slightly darker ones and a slight hint of color and everything. So, okay, I'm going to put that one with the Play It Jewel one. I'm going to put this one by the Cinderella palette, just right here. Next up is the Uoma Black Magic palette. I didn't really care for this one, so it's going to go in the old palette spot. Let's do these back sections. Life's a Drag Facelift. Haven't been using lately. I'm going to put it with the Pricked palette over here because I do really love the formula, but I haven't been using it constantly, even though I have used the Pricked one a lot. I'm not going to lie, but it just wouldn't fit in this like organizer situation. The Sigma the Dream palette, I really like this. I just don't like the long pan thing, so I'm going to put this with the big You're Golden palette from Colourpop. One Size Beauty Visionary. Really love the formula of this one, but I haven't been reaching for it, so it's going to go in the old palettes. Oceanic Ace Beauté. Did I use this yet? I think I used it once. I bought this as an add-on from BoxyCharm. I'm going to put it with the It's a Mood. Like, things that are not new, but things I think I'll use, you know? Lust for Dusk. Oof, this is a beautiful one. But I'm going to put it in the old palettes because I have not been using it lately. You know, it's like one of those things I'll use for like 2 weeks straight and then I don't really touch it again. And I don't know why that is because I love the formula and I do love it, but I don't know. The older Hocus Pocus is going to go in the older palettes. Sonic Bloom, this one is so beautiful and under the radar. No one's talking about this palette. I don't really know why. I can't even tell if things are in focus in this video. So pretty. I'm going to put it with Cinderella as a new thing. Ambiance, I love this palette from Sigma. I'm going to put it with the older ones. Some of these little Essence ones that are super cute. They're only like $4.99 too. The gray one's really pretty. And then we have the green one. I haven't used the green one yet. I put this one in a like ranking my newest palettes video. And then I didn't put this one in there because I haven't used it yet. But I want to. So I'm just going to put this in the side with the little palettes. Let's just put these over here. Because we're just going to put all the little palettes over here. Or we're going to do all the little palettes over here. Millennium by Colourpop and Natasha Denona Mini. 2 more Natasha Denona Minis. I really have not been reaching for these. This is Ballad or Lyric Ballad from Colourpop. These are all tiny. And then other tiny ones, we have this Orange Crush from Colourpop. This little mini palette from Fenty, I did not live for. I love the color scheme. Color scheme's gorge, but did not love the formula. And then this little Hello Kitty one, which is super cute and yellow. So that's all my little ones out of the way. Oh, also I have this little one from Ofra, which is very pretty. I'm going to put it with the Sigma Magnifique because they're both long, and I don't know if I'll use them constantly, you know. Moving on to the back of the palette drawer, I have Club Nebula, which is the Kaleidos and Angelica collab. Ooh, gorge formula. And I also have Alien from Jeffree because I just love this formula. Again, formula. So these 2 big ones I think I'm going to go ahead and put back here just because they're bigger and bulkier. If I have room, I would love to move the Club Nebula to a regular drawer. Or like a regular section, I mean. But we'll see. And then these are all Melt Cosmetics. So we have 420. Beautiful color scheme. There's another palette that a couple people tagged me in that has a very similar color scheme to this, which I'm hoping is better formula because the formula of this one isn't there. So I'm going to put this in the old palette stack. Mary Jane, I think I'm going to use for my Halloween makeup. So I'm going to put this, let's do it with the Facelift palette and the Pricked palette. Not new, but still good. Gemini is gorgeous, and so is Rust. These 2 are just so beautiful as far as formula. I'm going to put these in the not new, but I still get good use out of, or want to get good use out of, little section right here. And then moving on to the front now, I just used the Shadow Kiss palette from Alter Ego. I quite enjoy it, but I don't know if I need it. I'll just see what my camera reflects. It reflects more palettes. I'll put that in the same palette area. These are not the most organized, you know, things in the world here. This glam box when I put together is super cute, but I haven't been reaching for it, so I'm going to put in the old palettes. Lush Life. This one's super pretty too, but I haven't been using it. Old palettes. This one was the other one, like Sonic Bloom and the Cabana Club. Also, these two went under the radar, but they're really beautiful. So here's Cabana. No, this one's Sonic Bloom. Sonic Bloom and Cabana Club. I'm going to just put this one in the old palette drawer, put this one in the like same pile it was in. But I just think these are two palettes that did not get enough love or attention when they first came out. What's Up Beauty Desert Monsoon, very pretty formula, but I haven't been reaching for it. Old palettes. Geology Cosmetics Pilabra, very pretty. I'm going to put it in the old palettes as well, just because I have not been reaching for it. I do like the color scheme though, but I want to get more use out of it. I guess I'll just put it with the Sonic Bloom and the Cinderella. And then the Kaleidos Flower Punk. Oof, so beautiful. I'm going to put it in the palettes that are not new, but I want to use. So, now this is cleaned out, I feel like I have a good grasp on everything. I'm going to go ahead and reach for the ones that are new. These are the Glamlite ones from their Happy Hour collection. Can we just talk about this green one more time? Ooh, it's so pretty. And then also the new small ones. I'm going to see if I can fit these in here. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, I can fit a couple extra small ones in front here if I need to. So let's take Sonic Bloom and Geology. That works. That works. See, I can flip through them easily. That's not too hard. I know I'm not like the most zoomed in the world here. Now that we have them in piles, we can refill this drawer together. Hopefully we'll get a better view. But I can flip through these in the front, which is pretty nice. Moving on now to other new ones. We have Cinderella, which I need to use more. And then I have this section of palettes that are not new, but I want to use. That barely clears. Okay, so I'm going to put the It's a Mood and the Ace Beauté Oceanic. I'm going to put back in Gemini and Rust. These are always in here. They've been in here for like a year, I swear. These palettes do not move from this go-to drawer. Just think they're so beautiful in formula. I'm going to put Flower Punk from Kaleidos in. I'm still iffy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put Shadow Kiss from Alter Ego in here because it's so pretty too. And then I'm also going to take Mary Jane from Melt and add it with these other Melt ones since we have a little bit of extra room in this section. Now this section is full. Can't really move them around too much, but I know what's in here. I feel like this one's so short though it gets lost in the mix. That's why I haven't used it as much as I wanted to. Now these two I also wanted to use more, but they're just so bulky that I don't think, I mean this one's bulky, this one's not really. I just don't think it's practical. So what I want to do is I do want to leave a little bit of extra room in here. I don't want this to be full, so when I do get new things, I can just put them in here. Now, what has a black in it though? It's like easy access. I don't know if any of these do actually. Well, Jeffree's does. I'll use Jeffree's little mini weirdo palette for my brows and not put this one back in the go-to drawer. So this one's getting a break. I'll use Jeffree's since it was in the mystery box. It was $80. And none of these minis I've really been using. I'm going to put these two Essence ones back in the go-to drawer because they are newer and I want to use them. Get the money's worth even though it was not that much money because they're very affordable. Then all these minis are going to go in a different drawer. So for right now, this is what I have going on in my main drawer. I have one section in the center here that has nothing in it, which is nice in a way and also kind of scary, you know. But let's take these rest of the palettes now. I have a ton of them in a pile and I'm going to put them in a different area. Now this is the main bulk of my palettes, you know, like the ones that are not new. I just wanted to take a look in here really quickly and see if there's anything I wanted to transfer to that go-to palette drawer. I want to use the Beetlejuice palette more. But I know I'd really just use the top row. There's nothing else in here I think that I'm like dying to reach for. The cremated palette is buried under there, which is very beautiful. But it's so packed tight in here, you guys. I don't think I need any of these, like, at the moment to be, like, reachable, because I can just reach over here and dig one out. I think this is fine for now. I mean, I do have the MCR palette here, which is very cute for Halloween. But I think these are okay stuffed in here like this for now. So I'm going to leave this palette drawer alone. She's tight in here. Like, this is tightly fitted in here to make it close. So I'm just going to not mess with her now. Wait till I declutter to mess with that, I guess. So I don't think this drawer is going to be big enough for all these palettes. But we're going to try. I'm going to try to put the newer ones towards the top more, I guess, if I can. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be enough space. Okay, so this is this drawer now, with everything packed in here, if everything's right. The only thing that I couldn't fit in here, so I fit everything I needed to in here, and I also put the ones I, like, prefer on top, like, obviously the Natasha Denona one with the green's the one I would reach for more, so it was the gray little mini Colourpop camouflage one from Stila, which I just repressed, actually. Still a mess in there, but I kind of, like, arranged things what I think I would reach for and what fit, like, aesthetically, you know? Like, the longer ones should be with the longer ones and all that. Only thing that didn't fit in here is Jeffree Star's Pricked palette, which, if I walk back in the room, I know it's a mess, don't judge me. I think I'm just going to take this Pricked palette, you know, and move Kaleidos forward, pricked back here with Alien. Nope, I can't do that. I will figure something out to do with this one, I guess. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'm sorry this is not the most organized one in the world. But I just wanted to take you guys along with the process of me reorganizing. So thank you guys so much. This is definitely more manageable for a go-to palette drawer. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye, have a great day.